Nithyanandam, and welcome to today's session of the Nithyananda Yoga. So let us start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandhvatitam Gaganasudrisham Tadvamasthadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes. And now let us chant the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times. We'll be chanting out loud for our viewers, but for you, please chant the Shiva Mula Mantra internally without moving the lips 11 times. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now let us enter into the ritualistic cleansing. Take your Panchapatram, the traditional cup and spoon, and after each mantra, drink the water from the base of your palm and place your hands into the Gokara Mudra. So bend your fingers a little bit, your index finger and your palm slightly cup. Om Atmatadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatatvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Wash your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your lips from the base of your thumb. Wash your hands. And with your index finger, middle finger and ring finger, touch your upper lip and lower lip. Wash your hands. Now with your thumb and your index finger, touch your right nostril and your left nostril. With your thumb and your ring finger, touch your right eye and your left eye. Wash your hands. And with your ring finger and your thumb, touch your right ear and left ear. And now with your little finger and your thumb, touch your navel center, your right chest and your left chest. Wash your hands. And with all the fingers touched together, touch the crown center and your right shoulder and left shoulder and your heart chakra. Now let us enter into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. During the Sankalpa, hold on to the visualization of what you want to manifest, as it has already become a reality. Remember, Nithyananda Yoga is not just about the physical postures, it is not just physical well-being, it is not just having a good body, a strong body, it is also manifesting your ultimate, attaining oneness, union with Paramashiva, with the cosmos, and ultimately being able to manifest whatever you want in your life. So hold on to the visualization of what you want to manifest with this cognition during the Sankalpa. Please. Yes. So place your hands, your palms on top of each other, your right palm on top of your left palm, and place them onto your right knee. ॐ ममोपाठ समस्ताद्युतक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवं प्रीत्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवं कृपाकटाक्षेण पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त धृतगात्र गौकिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव परमशक्ति आविष्करतार्थं सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Wash your hands. Om apaprishyam. Yes. Now we are ready to enter into the warm-ups before we enter into the Nithyananda Yoga. And before we proceed, just a quick disclaimer, a quick reminder that today's yoga is for educational and wellness purposes only. If you are pregnant, you are having any medical issues, please consult your healthcare professional before proceeding. Listen to your doctor. If you are having any pain, if you are having any dizziness, discomfort at any point during the session, during the yoga, please kindly stop and take rest. So now let us proceed with the warm-ups, and we are going to be starting with our ankle. So you can place your hands on your ankle and rotate your ankle. And rotate your ankle on the other side. And now let's do the same with the other ankle. Rotate them. And now rotate your ankle on the other side. Now place your hands onto your knees and rotate your knees in big circles. Rotate your knees on the other side. Okay, good. Now let us rotate the hips. Place your hands onto your hips, your feet shoulder width apart, and let us rotate them into big circles. Now opposite direction. Yes. And now let us warm up the shoulders. So rotate your shoulders. Okay, now rotate your shoulders on the other side. Okay, good. Now place your hands onto your shoulders and rotate your shoulders again, and make sure that your elbows are touching each other for the maximum stretch. Now let's do the same on the other side, opposite direction. Good. And now let us warm up our torso. Let's rotate them. Okay, you can stop. And now we will enter into the skeleton dance. So in the skeleton dance, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a pure skeleton. You don't have any muscles, you don't have any ligaments, tissues, blood, you don't have any organs, nothing. You are just a pure skeleton, pure bones. And holding on to this visualization, you are going to be shaking your body intensely. And make sure that throughout the skeleton dance, you maintain the same intensity. Do not slow down the intensity, maintain the same intensity. And this is meant to shake out all the non-integrity in our system. So now let us start with the skeleton dance. Start moving your legs, your arm.
Nithyananda Nithya Vittale.
Do not reduce the intensity, shake your body.
Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nithya Vittale. 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 Muralilola Nithyananda, Mukunda Bala Nithyananda, Nandakishora Nithyananda, Natana Sundara Nithyananda. Muralilola Nithyananda, Mukunda Bala Nithyananda, Nandakishora Nithyananda, Natana Sundara Nithyananda. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nithya Vittale.
Yes. Now you can come to a sitting position, and now we are all set, all ready and warm up to enter into today's sequence of the Nithyananda Yoga. Yes. So today the first asana we are going to be performing is asana number 240, which is Viratasana. So in Viratasana, you are going to be sitting on your knees with your thighs and your calves together. Yes, as you can see here. Now you are going to be leaning back and touch your back, your head to the ground, and then you are going to be rising up slowly. Place your hands on your heels, and you are going to do this again and again. Touch your back on the ground and rise up again. Okay? So in this asana, you are going to be performing the Ujjayi Pranayama. You are going to be breathing in deeply, and you are going to be constricting your navel center slightly and breathe out, producing the sound of an ocean. Engage the Mula Bandha here. Lock in your perineum and continue to chant internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And here you will visualize that you are being healed and liberated from all the causal subtle forms of your body, and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. Jam Jamga Pritti Bhumo Nidhaya Jamgo Darayoho Urini Samsthapya Prishti Vamsam Varam Varam Shritset Viratasanam Bhavati. Yes, relax. Now the next asana is Kapotasana, which is a little similar to the previous asana. So from the previous asana, from Vritasana, you are going to be raising the hips higher now. Okay, you are going to be raising the hips higher and bring the forearms on the mat and hold on to the back of your heels. Hold on to the back of your heels and bring your head in between the feet. Yes, so bring your head in between your feet. So continue with the Ujjayi Pranayama here. So this is a deeper bend in your back. Yes, so continue with the Ujjayi Pranayama here. Breathe in deeply, constrict your navel center slightly and breathe out, producing the sound of the ocean. Lock in your perineum center into the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. And here you are going to be visualizing yourself as a beautiful dove. Gaze internally. Meru Danga Granthida Dhyasampi Pada Yeshuhu Kuyam Mittarhi Ta Shanaha. Okay, good. Yes. And now the next asana that we are entering into is Varasana. So in Varasana, you are going to be standing upright onto your knees, okay? And you are going to be having your toes tucked and hold on the arms with your opposite hands, okay? Your knees together and continue with the Ujjayi Pranayama here, where you are going to be constricting your navel center slightly. Breathe in and breathe out, producing the sound of an ocean. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in the perineum and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. And here you are going to be, this is the boon fulfilling asana. So visualize that you are receiving your boon from Paramashiva. Gaze at the tip of your nose and gaze internally.
Januni bhumo samsthapya hastabhyam bahu parasparam saralam tishti varasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Varahasana 2. So in this asana, you are going to be keeping your knees together, your toes tucked. So make sure that the toes now are touching the ground, pointing downwards. Now you are going to be leaning forward. Bring your elbows to the mat and bring your head to your hands, to your palms, and hold on to the head. So rest your head on your hands and the heels on the butt. Okay? And make sure that the toes are touching the ground, pointing downwards. They are not flat on the ground. Okay? And continue with the Ujjayi Pranayama here. Yes. Continue with the Ujjayi Pranayama. Slightly constrict your stomach, your navel center. Breathe in deeply and breathe out, producing the sound of an ocean. Lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham internally. Here you are going to be visualizing yourself as a bow, one of the 10 incarnations of Mahavishnu, and gaze internally.
Suryan Chandram Vedananyasyahi Tadyate.
Good, relax. And now the next asana that we are entering into is Mundasana. So in Mundasana, it is the same as Shirsasana, except here the visualization is different. So come on to Shirsasana, kneel down, place your crown of your head onto your mat, in between your interlaced fingers. You can also take the help of the wall to give you support. So now slowly lift your knees up and your hips up. Yes. And now raise your entire body, your feet up. Yes. So here perform this Sahaja Kumbhaka, where you are going to be breathing in and out deeply. Breathe in deeply, hold on to your breath comfortably, and breathe out through your nose. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Gaze at the tip of your nose, and here visualize yourself as a lobed tree.
Mundasana. Adho Mundasanam Vakshye Sarvesham Praninam Sukham Udvamarge Pade Dhatva Dharenyamarutim Siddhihi Sarvasanam Shreshtihi.
Yes. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is asana number 245, Andha Asana. Yes. So, come to Vajrasana, your knees on the floor and your heels down. So make sure that the heels are down, touching the floor, and head, place your head in between your knees. Yes, so bend down and place your head in between your knees, your elbows adjacent to your knees, and hold on to your head with your hands. Okay? Now you are going to be continuing with the Sahaja in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Parama Shivam, and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. So let us enter into this asana.
अंधासना प्रथम पदतली समतहरावे कोरमाहुली उबे मिलावे पना पानी उपड़ करे भेसे दो एडी गुड़ा निवेसे.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Viparitashalabhasana. Okay, so in this asana you're going to lie down onto your belly. And yes, and extend your hands forward. Extend your hands forward, straight out. And now lift your thigh, your arms and your chest off the ground. Yes. Visualize yourself as a locust. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply. Hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out. And lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. And gaze forward as well as gaze internally. This is Viparita Salabhasana.
Salabhasana vedasya nataverunda mamake bhandaverunda sahite sisya bhandasanam tata.
Good. Relax. Okay. You can come to a sitting position. Now the next one is Kapalasana. Okay. In Kapalasana, you are going to be lying on your belly. Lie down again on your belly. Bring your arms to your side, palms down. Palms down. Place your palms down. And yes. And keep your forehead onto the ground. Keep your chest on the mat. So keeping your chest on the mat, you are going to lift your legs up together. Here continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Bring your forehead to the ground. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Breathe in, hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out through your nose. Lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Here you will visualize yourself as a skull representing the mind with purified thoughts and the strong will to attain enlightenment. Kapalasana.
Kapalam bhumau nidhaya urdhvapado nyet kapalasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Akasa. The next asana is Akasaka Putta Asana. Okay, so this asana requires a very deep back bend. So before entering into this asana, we are going to do some warm-ups for our backs. Okay, so Yes. Okay. So we'll enter into Bhujangasana. So come flat onto the ground. Yes. And now you're going to lift your lower back. You're going to lift your chest up with the help of your lower back muscles. Do not put pressure onto your hands. You are not lifting your back with the help of your hands. So, yes. So on the count of, we'll count up till 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, relax. Let's do it one more time. Lift your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. Now, hold on to your legs and lift your legs and your chest up. Dhanurasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Relax. And now let us try to enter into the asana. We'll show you first how to do this asana and we'll guide you into it. Okay? So as you can see here, yes. So as you can see here, this is Akasaka Putta Asana, where you are going to be bending your back and bringing your legs in front of your head. Okay? So we'll guide you into how to do this asana. So lie down flat onto the ground and lift your buttocks up slightly and walk slightly, walk the feet slowly towards the center. Now lift the legs up.
Nithyananda, Muralilola Nithyananda, Mukundamala Nithyananda, Nanda Kishora Nithyananda. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
Your arms
ನತನ
flat on the
ಸುಂದರ
ground.
ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
And in this asana, we are going to continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out deeply and hold on to your breath comfortably. Engage the Mula Bandha here, locking the perineum center. And continue to chant
ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ
Om
ಜಯ
Nithyananda.
ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಮುಕುಂದ ಮಾಧವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಹರಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುರ ಮೋಹನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಮಾಧವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಹರಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
Yes, sit down to your knees
ಮಧುರ ಮೋಹನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
and your
ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ
your knees.
ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ
Be steady in this position.
ಮೇಘರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮನಸ ಚೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೃಂದ ವಿಹಾರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮೇಘರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮನಸ ಚೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೃಂದ ವಿಹಾರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
Good. Relax. And the next asana is Dvithiya Vinyasa. And this also requires a very deep back bend.
ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ
So as you can see here, it is a very deep back bend. Yes. So in this asana, you're gonna be basically standing on your forearms, and you're gonna bring the legs to your head in Vrichikasana too. In this asana, continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and breathe out through your nose. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. And continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in this asana. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in this asana. Lock in the perineum and visualize yourself as a scorpion. Gaze forward as well as gaze internally.
विश्चिव पूज प्रतिमङ्घ्रि पार्ष्णि धृत्वा स्वातिशे चिबुकं विधार्याकौ यते त्रिसन्तिष्ठति साधकस्त्व विश्वाहं वृश्चिकासंन्यासनम्.
Amazing. Good. Okay. Fun asanas. Okay, now the next asana is Vrishasana. In Vrishasana, you are going to be placing your perineum down onto your right heel. So place your right heel. So basically sit on your right heel. Okay? Your perineum touching your right heel. Yes. And now you're going to place the left foot outside of your hips. Yes. And ankle to the side and place both hands on the mat, resembling a bull. Yes, as you can see here. In this asana, you are going to be performing the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So you are going to be forcefully breathing out thin air. Forcefully breathe in thin air. Hold on to your breath as long as you're able to. And then you're going to breathe out in a controlled manner. This is Antarangaka Kumbhaka. Okay? You to chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize you are a bull and gaze forward.
Vrishasana. Yamye gulpe padamule vamabhage padetaram viparitam sprishet bhumim vrishasanamidam vibhavet.
Good. Relax. And now we are going to be entering into Lolasanam. In Lolasanam, you are going to be kneeling down again, your heels flat on the ground. Okay, place your hands flat on the ground in front of you, and you are going to be lifting your knees off the ground. Cross the toes of your left feet over top of your right feet. So toes of your left feet should be over top of your right feet, and raise your knees off. Balance above the mat. Yes. Okay. So here again continue with the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. Forcefully breathe in thin air. Hold on to your breath and exhale out through your nose in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham internally. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Parama Shivam, and gaze internally.
Lolasanam. Lolasanam sada kuryat vayulolapaghatanat sthira pasadhena sthiracheta bhave drutam.
Good. Relax. And make sure that you are performing the asanas along with us. Do not just watch. Enter into the asanas along with us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put a comment and we'll assist you more. And now we are going to perform Vrishasana on to the opposite on the other side. So now you are going to be sitting onto your left heel, so your perineum onto your left heel and your right foot outside. Okay, and place your arms onto the ground resembling a bull. Continue with the Kumbhaka, the Antarangaka Kumbhaka here, where you are going to be forcefully breathe in thin air, hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space and visualize you are a bull.
Yamye gulpe padamule vamabhagapade taram viparitam sprishet bhrumi vrishasanamidam bhavet.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Bala Guna Asana. So you are going to be placing your left toes on the ground. Okay, bring your left toes on the ground and sit on the heel of your left foot. Okay, sit on the heel of your left foot. Now you are going to be placing the right foot flat on the ground with the knees raised towards your chest. Yes. Okay. Now place your palms onto the respective knees and maintain an upright position. Keep your spine straight. Okay. Continue with the Antarangaka Kumbhaka here. Forcefully breathe out. Forcefully breathe in thin air. Hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Here you are going to be visualizing Bala Guna Hai, one of the 84 siddhas in your inner space. Okay? Okay, very good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Grahasana. So in this asana, you are going to be squatting onto your feet. So squat with your feet flat on the mat. Okay? And you are going to be bringing your elbows under your thighs and wrap your hands around and hold on to your ankles from the outside. Okay? And here in this asana, you are going to be continuing with the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. Breathe in thin air forcefully. Hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. And engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Here you are going to be visualizing yourself as the entire planet Earth. Gaze forward.
Grahasana. Padatale bhumo samstapya jhanu madhye kurparo stapya sthabhyam gulpa pradesho dhritva stishtet grahasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. And now we are going to be entering into the last asana for today. So make sure you are giving yourself a chance to perform the Nithyananda Yoga. So now we are going to be performing Bala Guna Asana on the other side. So now you are going to be placing the left toes, the right toes onto the ground, and you are going to be lifting the left knees up. Okay? And the left heels should be flat onto the mat, and place your palms on the respective knees. Keep your back straight and continue with the Antarangaka Kumbhaka here. Forcefully breathe in thin air, hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space, and visualize Bala Gunahai, one of the 84 siddhas in your inner space. Okay, good. Okay, now let us enter into Utkatasana. Okay, so in this asana you are going to be squatting on your toes with the heels up and the knees off the mat. Okay, so you are going to be squatting on your toes here, so your heels will not be flat on the floor, and you're going to be placing the perineum onto your heels and your hands on your respective knees. Okay, keep your spine straight. Continue with the Antarangakasana Kumbhaka here. Breathe in forcefully, thin air, hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward.
Yuja Fijo Stihed Urdvajanu Yatrashena Padatale Vayo Pari Snigdhamaduktarak Andaram Prashyatitam Smriti Muktakukatakam Asmin Jalandara Sati Vannida Param Bhavatiti Samketaha.
Okay, good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Vajra Sanghara Asana 2. So here you are going to be sitting on your toes with the perineum on your heels and your soles together, and keep the knees wide and off the ground, and you're going to be holding on to the opposite elbows behind your back. Continue with the Antarangaka Kumbhaka here. Forcefully breathe in, thin air, hold on to your breath and breathe out in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Pratama Phana Pani Hoya Jese Dohu Edi Guda Nivese Goda Ube Rakhetiye Ade Vaya Pasare Dire.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Anilasana. So in Anilasana you are going to be squatting. You are going to be squatting with your feet wide apart. Okay, and place your hands under the sole of your feet from the inside, your palms down and your arms straight, elbows together at the navel and gaze at the tip of your nose, and continue with the same pranayama, the Antarangaka Kumbhaka, and you're going to breathe in forcefully the air, thin air, and you're going to hold on to your breath and exhale through your nose. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize you are able to consume and leave off air alone, and gaze at the tip of your nose. Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Shivasana and end with the Nithyananda Yoga. Relax your entire body, relax your legs, your arms, unclutch from your body and your mind. Okay, good. Now slowly move your fingers, your legs, and bring your knees to your chest. and rock yourself up to a sitting position. With this, we come to the end of Nithyananda Yoga. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to tune in at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, for the live satsang by Swamiji during the Nithyananda Utsavam. So now let us end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Parukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Nithyananda Yoga. Thank you.